Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Good morning, class.
Good morning, sir.
How are you today? Good?
I'm not fine
Who is
today.
not fine? Who is not fine?
I'm sure.
Who's that?
Rivaldi, sir.
Ripaldi, what's wrong? What is going on, Ripaldi? Are you sick?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Then I hope later on you will be better, okay? You'll get better soon.
Thanks, sir.
Get well soon, yeah. But I appreciate very much, even if you are not very well today, this morning, you are still joining the class. Very good, Ripaldi.
Thank you, sir.
But if you feel sick, I mean, if you cannot join, if you feel that you cannot join the class till the end, you can ask permission and take a rest. Yeah, then you can take a rest. Okay, Ripaldi?
Okay, sir.
Okay. Okay, before we start, let's recite Al-Basmalah.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim.
All right, so gents, okay, before we go further, I'd like to share the screen of our topic today. So today's topic, it's about, well, actually, we still continue talking about tenses. Okay, do you still remember what we learned last week or last meeting?
About future perfect tense.
That's correct. Yeah, we were talking about future perfect tense. So now we're talking about future simple and future continuous tense. Well, actually, we also learned this previous weeks ago, right? So, but there is something that I need to tell you: the difference between a future simple and future continuous tense. And we didn't talk about future simple tense when using to be, going to last week. So today we will talk further about simple future tense, and then we will compare future simple and future continuous. Okay, so that was our topic today. And what are the learning objective or learning purposes today? So the learning purposes or the learning objectives, today's topic are, at the end of the chapter or at the end of the class, all students will be able to first use auxiliary or helping verbs in the past participle form of the base verb. Okay, auxiliary verb or helping verb, it can be to be or it can be modal. Okay, so you will be able to use that when it's connected or when it's combined with past participle or present participle. Okay, number two, or the second, distinguish. Distinguish mean to differ or to differentiate. Yeah, to distinguish between usage of simple future and future perfect tense and future continuous tense. So this is future continuous, not future perfect. Future continuous, because today's topic is future continuous tense. So at the end of the class, you will be able to distinguish or to differentiate the difference of future continuous tense and simple future tense. Okay, and then number three, you will be able to use verb in future continuous tense in affirmative, interrogative, and negative sentence. And also you will be able to use verb in simple future tense in affirmative, interrogative, and negative sentence. Well, class, those are our learning objective or the purpose of our topics today. Okay, so now we start. Okay, let's talk about simple future first. Okay, so it's actually like a review what we have learned previous week ago. Okay, so future or simple future, or you can say, some people say simple future or future tense or future present. All right, that's all the same. Okay, we can use will or be going to when using simple future tense. Okay, What can we use? Will
And be going to.
going to. Be going to is like to be and then connected with verb one added in. So become studying, study becomes studying. Yeah. When the subject is I, be is am, and then we use present participle or verb one added in. Be going or be I am studying. Yeah, I am studying. Okay. I am sorry. I am going. So going it's no, you don't change the word going with other verb, but to be and then connected with going. Sorry, yeah. To be and connected with going and then connected to and then verb one or a base verb. For example, like I am going to eat. I will eat. I am going to eat. So both are simple future. Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, okay, again, simple future. So we can use will or be going to and then verb one to express or to say that in simple future tense. Or when you want to construct a simple future tense, you can write that in two ways. You can use will and you can use be going to. Be going to be, and then connected with going, connected with to, and then verb one or base verb. Ya, base verb, kata kerja dasar. Jadi ada dua cara ya. So are they different or are they similar? Ya, apakah sama atau mereka bisa digunakan kapan saja, bisa ditukar-tukar? Are they interchangeable or not? Yeah, so we will be talking about that in the next slide. Apakah bisa interchangeable, bisa ditukar-tukar, atau depend on the context. Yeah. Okay, we will study about that in the next slide. Okay, so before we go further, I'd like to check your understanding. Yeah, I would like to check this understanding. Okay, I'm gonna point Risnawati. Risnawati,
Yes, sir.
are you there? Okay, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Risnawati, how do we construct a simple future tense? Can you understand? How do we form? How do we construct or how do we write simple future tense? How do we use simple future? If you want to write a statement in simple future tense, in how many ways you can write your sentence?
Sir, maaf, sir.
Yeah. Yeah, who's that? Krisnawati, can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, can you answer me then?
Contohnya gitu, sir.
No. We were talking before that we can use two things when we are constructing simple future tense. So what are those two things to construct a simple future tense? Understand? What can we use to construct or to write? Yeah, to write when you want to construct or when you want to form a sentence using simple future tense. Yeah. What can we use to construct the simple future tense? We can use will and
Be going.
Be
going to, right? So we can use will or be going to when constructing a simple future tense or when using simple future tense. You understand?
Yes, sir.
So how many ways? There are two ways.
Will.
Ada dua cara ya. You
Ya.
can use will
Or be going
can
to.
use be
Be
going
going
to.
to.
Okay, right. So now next slide. Okay. Right. So now how do we use will then? When do we use will? When we want to construct a sentence, yeah, in simple future tense, and then we want to use will. When can we use will? Okay. Here are the situation. When can you use will in the simple future? All right. Will can be used for voluntary action. First, voluntary action. Kegiatan atau kejadian yang sifatnya itu voluntary. Ya, our willingness, kemauan kita atau sukarela kita, ya. When you feel thoughtful, when you are thoughtful about certain case, ya, kalian apa namanya peka ya terhadap satu di sekeliling kita. For example, like when your friend is feeling not well, yeah, and then you ask him, "Are you cold? Kamu kedinginan ya?" I will turn off the aircon. So this is aircon, yeah, not the air, but I will turn off the air conditioner. Right, in this example, which is the simple future tense?
I will turn.
I will turn off the air conditioner. Very good, right? So what is the model or the helping verb that we use here in the sentence?
Will.
Will. Okay, right. In this situation, we can use will. Yeah, why? Yeah, this situation is for voluntary action. Kejadian yang sifatnya itu sukarela, nggak ada yang menyuruh, tapi karena we feel that we need to do that, we need to help our friend, or we feel we think something need to be done, ya, or we are thoughtful karena kita peka terhadap kejadian sekeliling kita, ya, kawan kita. Are you cold? I will turn off the aircon. Jadi kayak all in sudden gitu, tiba-tiba gitu muncul pemikiran itu tiba-tiba without any plan, without planning. Ya, do you understand? Are you cold? I will turn off the air conditioner. Jadi kejadian yang tidak di planning, kejadian ya apa namanya pemikiran itu tiba-tiba saja langsung terjadi, like sudden action gitu ya. Understand?
Yes, sir.
Can you understand?
Yes, sir.
So this case you can use will. For example, like someone is knocking the door, knock, 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 knock. Okay, knock, knock, knock. Or someone is calling, yeah, on the phone. The phone is ringing, and then you were sitting together with your family. Okay, and then you say, I will get it, or I will pick the phone. So you can use will there, because it's a voluntary action. Nobody asks you to do that because that is from your thought. Itu karena pemikiran kita pengen melakukan itu. So it's like voluntary action. Okay, so I will turn off the air conditioner. I will open the door, or I will see who is coming, or I will close the door, or I will open the door, or I will open the window. Okay. Ya, ini jadi that's what we call voluntary action. Nobody asks you to do that because you think that you need to do that. Ya, and it's like a sudden action. Kejadiannya atau karena tiba-tiba pengen melakukannya itu. Can you understand? Ya,
Yes, sir.
for example, someone is carrying a table. For example, Risnawati is carrying a table or a big bag. Yeah, very big bag or huge bag. Yeah, it seems that she is having problem when carrying that table. So you are there, and then you can offer him a help. I will help you. Okay, I will help you. So you can say, I will help you. You can use will in that situation. Nah, di dalam situasi itu kita bisa menggunakan will. Ya, jadi tiba-tiba kalian karena pemikiran kalian harus menolong dia. Nah, I will help you. I will help you to carry that. I will help you to carry that table. Or I will help you to carry that bag. Okay, can you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so in this case or situation, we can use will. So what is another situation when we can use will? The second is promise. Yeah, promise. What is promise?
Janji, sir.
Janji, yeah. When you make a promise and you promise to do something, yeah. For example, like after when you were having dinner together with your family, right? And then you said, I will wash the dishes after I eat. I promise. Yeah. Or I will buy you a nice present for your birthday. It's doing a promise. Okay. I will come on time this time. For example, like kamu kan datangnya terlambat, terus temanmu marah. Okay, I will come on time in the next meeting. Nah, that is a promise too. Nah, itu adalah kita membuat janji ya. Kita berjanji kepada seseorang. When we are promising, ya, so we can use will. In this case or in this situation, you can use will. Yeah, I will wash the dishes after I eat. I promise. So we use will. So how many ways? How many situations can we use will already? We studied already two, right? What are those? First,
Voluntary action.
voluntary action. Correct. And then the second?
Promise.
Promise, not promise, but we say promise. Okay? Promise. Yeah? Not promise, but promise. Okay. So now can you give me an example from when you promise to do something for for example, like among your family or your friend? Can you give me an example and use will in that sentence? Who can give me an example? Yo, siapa yang bisa ngasih contoh?
I'm sure.
Okay, Rivaldi. Okay, Rivaldi. Please, Rivaldi.
Who is there? Hey. Knock knock. Who is there? I will open the door.
Okay, knock knock. Someone is knocking the door. Okay, I will open the door and you tell to your family, I will open the door. Okay, very good. Other students, please.
Thanks, sir.
Ada lagi? Anyone else? Besides Rivaldi? Okay, time is running so fast. So now it's 25 minutes done already. Okay, we keep that for later, yeah. We still have more slides and then it's 25 minutes done already. Okay, the next is for a future prediction. Predicting about something, what will happen in the future. We can use will. Yeah, we can use will too. I think he will come tonight. But in this case, you can use be going to also. Yeah, both can be applied. Ya, dua-duanya bisa will, bisa be going to for future prediction. So, the 2 points that you have to remember is the first, will can be used for voluntary action untuk kejadian yang tiba-tiba gitu atau kejadian yang sifatnya voluntary ya. Kamu sukarela melakukannya. And then when you promise to do something, yeah. When you promise to do something, so can you use will? Okay, the next slide. When can we use be going to? Oh, the first we will talk about, before that we talk about the form. Yeah, I think we studied already the form. Yeah, the form is subject, modal will, and then verb one. Yeah, depend on the subject. You can use shall, and you can use will. Depend on the subject. For I and we can use shall and also will. Okay, negative. And then you can construct or shorten will not become won't. Okay, won't. Okay, That is the form. We studied the form already in the last meeting or the previous meeting. We did already, right? So now, be going to. How do we use be going to? To be and then going and then to and then verb one. Okay, so it is the opposite. Ya, ini kebalikannya. Kalau tadi kan voluntary or sudden action. But be going to, it is used for future plan. When we are planning to do something, kita udah merencanakannya itu. Ya, we plan it already. Yeah, we going to watch a movie tonight. So we can say, kamu sudah janji nih. You talk to your friend. There is a good movie tonight. Oh, let's watch it. Okay, guys, we are going to watch a movie tonight. So it's planned already. Ketika kita nonton bareng sama teman-teman, pasti kita sudah ada rencana bareng-bareng, ada pembicaraan sebelumnya. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So
Yes,
when you plan already about an action or an activity, so you don't use will in this case, but you use be going to. We are going to watch a movie tonight. Okay, or another example is, okay, next holiday, what are you going to do? What are you going to do in the next holiday? Oh, let's go to the beach. Okay, then you can say, we are going to go to the beach next holiday. Okay, tonight, what is our planning tonight? I think I'm going to have early dinner, and after that, I'm going to learn math. So it means you are planning already, right? You plan already. I am going to have early dinner tonight, and then I'm going to see my math teacher. Okay, so that is a planning. Jadi sudah direncanakan, ada buat janji sebelumnya. Okay. But you cannot say, for example, your friend is carrying a big table. Ada orang di situ lagi bawa beban yang berat, terus kamu ngelihatnya di situ. You cannot say, I'm going to help you. Jadi kayak bawa jedek, I'm going to, okay, don't worry, I'm going to help you. It means you are not going to help, you will not help him at once. But you need to think, you need to plan, if I have to help you, what should I do? Oh, first I have to carry this. Okay, this is not a plan. Ya, kalau ada orang bawa gitu. Ya, tapi when you are making a plan to do something together with your friends, so you can use be going to. This is the example. Subject are is to be, and then going, and then to, and then base verb. Base verb is kata kerja dasar. Without s, without ing, without ed. You got it? Understand?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Okay, before we go further, can you give me an example? One example.
Saya, sir.
Okay, Risnawati, please.
I'm going to read a novel tonight.
Okay, I'm going to read novel tonight. Very good. Anyone else? Ada yang lain?
I'm sorry.
Ripaldi, yes, please, Ripaldi.
Sir, boleh dialog kan?
Yes?
Sir, contohnya boleh dialog.
Ya, boleh. Sure.
Okay. Samuel. Oh yeah,
Sure.
today is next Tuesday. What does that mean? It means we are going to eat tacos today.
We are going to eat chocolate. Chocolate?
Tacos. Tacos.
Tacos. Okay, very good, Ripaldi. Yes, that's a good example. Okay, other student, you can create your own sentence. Okay. Okay. Next is the future prediction. Is the same thing like will. Okay, it's you can use, in this case you can use will, and also you can use be going to. For example, like my daughter is going to get good grades in school. Both will and be going to can be used for future prediction. Yeah, for future prediction, you can use be going to, and also you can use will. Okay, right. So next, the form. The form. How to form positive, negative, and interrogative when we use be going to. First is a subject, and then to be. To be depends on the subject. When the subject is I, the to be is
Am.
When the subject is she, the to be is
Is.
When the subject is they, the to be is
Are.
are. When the subject is we, the to be is
Are.
Very good. Okay, and then after to be, it is followed by going. Going di sini bukan artinya pergi ya, tapi di sinilah be going itu yang menyatakan akan. Bukan saya pergi ya, I am going to ya saya akan. Jadi dia terus ada di sini going ya, goingnya itu harus tetap ada. I am going to, and then verb and then connected or followed with to. Harus ada to-nya. Kalau nggak ada to-nya jadi present continuous tense ya. I am going to, and then followed by verb, base verb or verb one ya. Kata kerja dasar yang nggak ada tambahannya apa-apa. Oke, how about when it is in negative? Not-nya di mana? Where do you put not? After going or after subject or after to?
After
After to.
After will.
After be. After be. I'm going. We're not talking about be. I will here. I am going to.
And not.
I'm going to eat dinner with my friend tonight. So when we use negative, not is, where do we place not? Not is after?
After A.
After
to be.
yeah, I am not going to, okay. I am not going to eat dinner with my friend tonight, but I'm going to eat dinner with my teacher. Okay, right. So, and then here is the, what is that? The subject, different subject. He, she, it, okay. And they, we, you, and the to be is are, is and are. Okay, so that is the form of be going to. Okay, future continuous tense. Okay, now we're talking about future continuous tense, but I'm afraid the time is running out. Yeah. Nah, ini time future continuous tense. Actually, we comparing about future continuous tense and future tense using be going to, but time is so limited. Okay, maybe we can talk about that in the next meeting ya. Waktunya tidak cukup karena waktunya cuma 30 menit nih. Jadi kita tidak bisa. Okay, before we close, before we end the lesson, so let's do the exercise then. Number one, who can you do number one?
I will make you a sandwich.
Using will or be going to?
Will.
Why is it using will?
Because it's a voluntary
action. That is
voluntary action.
Rivaldi, yeah. Rivaldi is correct, yeah. You look hungry. I will make you a sandwich. Ya, kelihatannya lapar kali ya. Oh ya, baiklah, saya akan buatkan kamu sandwich. Okay, you look hungry. I will make you a sandwich. Nah, jadi voluntary action. Okay, well, time is done. Time is up. We have to close. We continue next meeting. Okay, we continue next meeting because we need to talk about future continuous tense and comparing future continuous tense and future tense. And there are some more exercises that we have to do. Okay, that's all for today. See you next meeting. And if you have a problem or question, feel free to drop your question in our discussion in Schoology, or you can send me through WhatsApp. Okay, thank you very much. And we close our lesson today by reciting Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Okay, have a nice day. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.